All right, back here for our jiu-jitsu class. We're gonna build off a little bit of what we did Monday night, which was a lot of basics, right? So we're gonna go ahead and review that a little bit here, and then we'll go into add on to that review and see what everybody thinks about it. We'll get back to more sort of advanced stuff in a little while, but I know we had some younger viewers out there, some younger belt students, and instead of getting real advanced with them, I'd rather go ahead and do a few basic stuff that they can work on their own, and add a few advanced stuff in there that they can practice at their leisure. All right, we're gonna start out with our warm up here. All right, we're gonna start out with that back fall, and then go to our knees. So here, we're gonna back fall on our side, shoot through, sit out, stand up. All right. All right, guys, I want you guys to do that 4 times for me. Ready? And go. Fall on your side, to your knees, sit out, stand up. Good. And go. Good. And last one. All right, back fall. Shrimp. And forward. Sit up, push back. And come forward. And stand up. Back fall. Shrimp. Forward. Push back. And come forward. Stand up. Back fall. Up and over. Sit out. Stand up. Good. Back fall. Up and over. Sit out. Stand up. Good. Do it 2 more times. Back fall. Up and over. Sit out. Stand up. Last one. We'll face the front. All right. And we're going to do the back fall. And we're going to shrimp. Forward. Sit up. Pushing back. And coming forward. From here. Our knees and back. Other side. Up and back. Up. Back. Good. Up. Back. Good. One more. Good job. All right. Body should be a little bit warm. So let's go ahead and start out like we did Monday. Reviewing that real quick. So we can build off of that here, okay? We're not going to spend a lot of time on this here, on the first part. We just want to review. All right, start out the guard. Close guard. Remember the first thing here, trying to grab the pants. If I can't grab the pants because they're tight, I can't get my hand on there, there's nowhere to grab, I'm going to bring them to me, shove my hand through. See here. Now, I guard this side here. I'm going to sweep this leg through as I push with this other leg. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll talk Miss Sandra through going through the second part. All right. Here, I'm going to bring them to me. Now, if you notice, I move to the side a little bit too. This comes out. Here. Immediately, she goes to her side and pushes that leg to half guard. Now she goes back to her back and stops me from getting cross face, right? She doesn't want this to come through, so she stops me. She shrimps out a little bit, takes this leg, and goes to the inside of my thigh. Good. Now, from here, she's just going to bring me down and kick the ceiling, and she's just going to move up on top. All right, so we're going to do the whole series. Whether she goes on half guard, she might go to side control, she might go to mount. That's the part that's really uncertain. It'd be great if I could move someone and I know exactly how they're going to move, or, you know, I might not, if I'm perfect every time, but sometimes we're not. Or sometimes the partner does, who knows how they're going to land, right? Who knows how the legs are going to go, what their arms are going to do. So we just have to adapt once we get there to get the next part we need to. So we're going to do the whole series again, and then we'll move on from there, okay? All right, so I'm going to start out with the sweep. Can't grab the side, touching that tricep, bring them to me. Get that arm under that leg. As I'm coming here, I'm moving on top. She immediately moves. Half guard. I'm trying to get her on her back. Here, she's to the side. She can't get that, so she sweeps in. Now she just kicks the ceiling. And she winds up in side control. And that's what we're going to work at right now. All right, so Sandra lays down. So all that's what we did the other day. And I wound up in side control on here. So the first thing we're going to do is control. We have to control first. So I'm going to control the head, I'm going to control the hips. And we're going to talk about if I don't control one or the other, what happens, okay? So let's start out right here. I've got side control. I think I have a good side control, but I'm not controlling her head. Her head's able to move left and right. I may be controlling her hips, but watch here. And she goes to move, and she gets out pretty easily. So now I'm going to control the head, but I'm not going to control the hips. So now I'm under here. Oh man, I'm really tight here, but I don't have anything, and she's able to move out. So now what we're going to do is control the head. I'm going to control the hips. And I control the hips simply by taking this hand, putting it on the floor next to the hips, and let my forearm just ride against her hip. That's all I'm doing here as I drive my hips down and press my shoulder into their face. All right. So I'm here, and I'm here. Now look, see I'm driving off the back of this foot. My arm is here, my leg isn't tight here, and my shoulders making them look away from it. From this position here, she goes to move. She's gonna have a hard time moving with me. She can't turn toward me. In order to escape, she has to be able to turn toward me, right? It's the only way she's gonna escape. There may be some other escapes where she can walk around, but I'm still in control of this point here. So now we're gonna move from the side control to the mount position. All right, so we have side control. When I get ready, I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna sit out here. If you notice my leg, my left leg that was by her head now runs along her body. It's not out here, it's not in the air, it's running just like this here, and I'm pressing. Grab the thigh, I'm gonna step over and pull. Now look, now I've controlled the lower body, I'm still controlling the upper body. If I just try to step over, she has all this wiggle room. I'm probably going to wind up going half guard. She's going to be able to escape, right? Remember, it's about control. So I want to control those legs, squeeze them together. Then I can slowly move into my mount position. So, side control. Here, I get ready. I slide this leg that's by her head, down her hips. Bring this to me. Step over, pull, and rotate my body flat into the mount position. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the sweep from guard, mount. She's going to escape mount, half guard. She's going to sweep me from half guard, get side control, and we're going to go right back to mount. And then we'll just reset everything over again, okay? Be a nice little flow that we get used to just movement. It's about movement right now. So I'm going to stand and stretch my guard. Remember, it's great if I can grab the pants. Can't grab the pants here, so I'll bring them to me and shove my arm through. Up. From here. Oh, she's already escaping. She has side control. She controls when she gets ready. From here, she lays that leg out, pulls my leg to her, steps over, and right back to mount. And that's where we sit right there, and then we'll stop, and we'll reset. If you have a partner, hopefully you do, we can work all of that there. If you do not have a partner, you're doing these drills solo. Let's just work that real quick by ourselves. So I have a partner. I'm going to go ahead and close my legs here. I'm just going to imagine here. So I'm moving. Open, sweep. Here. And that's my mount position, right? I'm not going to pretend they sweep me to my back and all this other crazy stuff. But now I'm going to go to my back. Here. Leg comes in. I sweep. This leg's doing this here. Look, I'm raising this up, sweeping. Side control. Here, step over, mount. So it may seem really goofy, but if you take your time with the drill and think about having a partner and just slowly work this here, it's the motion, right? It's that constantly, that same motion over and over and over and over again, how we start to learn things. Then we put a live partner in there. We've worked the drill a lot. We have to overcome a few obstacles of having a live person, but the motor skills are there, and we just have to adapt to a little bit of having a live partner, okay? So we're gonna do the whole drill again. This time Miss Sandra will sweep me. Now this time, my pants are a little bit looser. She's just gonna grab on the outside and hold that right there. When she gets ready, she just holds my triceps up, then she opens up. This leg's gonna sweep me through. Instantly, I go to my side. Half guard. Pushing out, hook in. So now, here, if I just try to lift Miss Sandra up, there's no way I'm gonna lift anybody from this position. I just don't have the strength, right? I'm here. And I want them to push. Now I can move. Side control. I get my control first. Lay it out. Grab the leg. Step over to my mount position. And then we can switch it over again. And we can do this with each other several times, several times. And what I want you guys to do right now, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it twice each. You do it once, your partner does it, you do it, your partner does it, and I'll give you guys a few minutes here to do that. It shouldn't take a lot of time. And what we'll do is we'll move on to something else from there. Maybe we'll move into a submission, maybe move into another position, okay? But it's important that we do this several times here. All right, ready? You guys start working that real quick. Miss Sandra's gonna go ahead and do it to me again. I'll do it to her one time. And by the time that goes through, you guys should be ready to go. And we'll continue on with our lesson here. Remember, I'd like to see some videos or some pictures of you guys working out. I'd like to have some questions, some feedback to you guys to find out what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see. And I'll try to add that into Monday's class when we move on. Okay, guys? All right, let's roll. I'll get sweet. You can put it on my leg if you want, no matter what you do. What the three are? Three. I did a little bit different sweep. Felt a little bit better for me.
Yeah. My hand is stuck too.
Yeah.
What's up?
All right. So now let's go ahead and continue on. Me and Miss Sandra both did it one time. Let's move in from the mount position. We're going to try to do dismount into a position I love, which is going to be knee on belly. It's simply going to be moving the knee from here to this. That's all I'm doing with my leg. Moving over and popping that leg up. When I move over to knee on belly from mount, so I'm here. Maybe I'm trying to get a submission here. Man, she is holding my arms, spiders here. I'm gonna take my leg, wipe it over, from here, and I'm gonna put this other leg out. So a lot of times with knee on belly, people push this leg way out here, which I don't really like because I don't feel I have a good control. If I want to move, I'm a little bit limited. So I like to bring it in some, bend my knee, and I just like to ride this in here. Right now I'm being nice, I'm just using my shin across the belly because remember, it's my partner. If I hurt my training partner, I no longer have a partner to work with. We have to remember that. And also, whatever I do, she always goes second. So if I put some pain on her, I get it 10 folds over. So we have to remember that also. But remember, your training partner is probably the most important tool that you have. Let's take care of our tools, okay? No sense in hurting anyone. So we're here, over, push out. Now from here, I'm simply gonna wait for submission here. I'll put the pressure down. I'm gonna grab. Other hand's gonna come over to my, and I'm just gonna step over, pull them up, and I'm already in the Kimura position where I make the palm touch the back of the head. We worked that a lot of the other weeks. We're gonna continue to work Kimura because I think it's one of the best submissions you can have. It works really, really great for you. Very practical. You can use it in the street. You can use it several different areas. So that's why I really like this technique. One more time. From the mount, leg or leg, it doesn't really matter. I can go this way. I can go this way. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to go the way that you can watch my legs here. So I'm here. Maybe she wants to escape. So I'm moving. I have what I need to. As soon as I put that pressure down on that belly, her arms are gonna come because she wants that knee off, right? It's not a very comfortable position. It doesn't feel very well. So we're here, I grab. I let her push that leg off because my hand comes through to here. I step over, put the arm behind them, and now I just push the palm to the back of the head and get that shoulder lock. So now we're gonna do it all together. Sweep from guard. Now from when we sweep the guard, go to mount, escape the mount. Sweep from half guard. We're gonna try to get side control. Go to mount, knee on belly to Kimura. And that'll complete that whole series right there. And it's a good flow. You can work several times and be proficient. Every time they move, I move, right? All right. So we're gonna start here in guard. Pull, arm goes under. Escape. Here, my arm's trying to be here. No, she pushes me over. She gets side control. Like, I don't think so. Go to move. She wants me over. More, it's over. And now she has finished her submission. And the whole series works again. All right, so what I want you guys to do, take a few minutes. I want you guys with your partner, do it one time each. If you don't have a partner, just take your time. Do this whole routine yourself. Get the Kimura, get the figure 4 grip. Somebody's got to be at home with you somewhere and just work it gently with them. Because if your partner's not doing jiu-jitsu, they have no clue what they're going to do. And don't fight each other. Just let the technique work. There's plenty of time to fight it later once we learn the technique and how to use it, okay? All right, do it one time each. Your partner, you, and then we'll move on and we'll, we got a little bit more time, so we got time to work some stuff, guys. All right, ready? Let's work. All right, Sandy. You laughing on this piece? Yeah, good thing the class is full right now. Be right on top of somebody. All right, I'm gonna sweep her. your time, guys. Finish up real quick. Fix your uniform if you have a uniform on. Fix your belt, whatever you're gonna fix. So all these techniques we've used so far can be used without a gi. The Kimura, the half guard, the sweeps, all that. I'm not grabbing the gi, other than the first one where we grabbed the pants leg, but then we showed a variation where we can go under the leg. So don't be so dependent on the gi, because guess what? When you're out there in the street, you're not gonna have that a lot of times. Maybe this summertime they got shorts on. We have to be able to flow with this here and still have ways to get around and use the same technique we use with the gi without the gi. It's very important that you train both ways, with gi and with no gi. So if you're strictly a gi person, it's okay. Try to get to where you're not using the gi all the time. You're grabbing grips and things like that without it. So now let's go back to our mount position, or our knee on belly position, and we're gonna talk about something real quick. Because I noticed what I was doing was a little bit different than what sometimes happens with everybody. We're here, and automatically, this hand didn't go there for me. I used this hand here. This hand was protected, right? Because I know if I put it out there, I know bad things are gonna happen to me, right? And it's okay, because now I'm just gonna use this as something a little bit different here. So, I'm here. I wanted to get this here, but it didn't happen. This was here. So now I've grabbed from here the tricep. I'm just gonna pull up and push over. Push over, okay? So they're here, feeding it over. If I wait too long, maybe they'll shoot through, grab my ankle, but I don't want that to happen right now. They didn't give me this hand here, or maybe this arm was super tight into here. Not Kimura in that. There's no space in between us here. So now we have to work on different things, okay? So here, as soon as this happens, shove through, here. My arm's gonna come around, and I'm here. I'm just gonna have this on one arm now as a tighten, or I can figure four. And from here, I'm just gonna squeeze, and we're gonna finish our trick now. It's super tight. This is important where this goes. If it's up here by your ear, I'm not gonna get this here. It needs to be across this part here. And that's gonna be where I need. My ear is touching her ear. This is across, I have my grip this way here, okay? So this is gonna be where if I cannot get this here, remember we was a mount, I did the windshield wiper. I can't get that there because she's smart, she's super tight in there, and I have a limb left. I wanted that, can't get it, so I'm here. I pull, drop down, under, my ear touches their ear, I'm here and I get flat. If I don't feel this here, I'm just gonna walk. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna walk in a circle, keeping the same grip until they tap from the choke there, okay? All right, one more time, I'll show you how to do that. And then we'll just work it the whole series. You can choose Kimura or a little bit of an arm triangle. We're here, can't get it. Push, even if I have to move my leg here. I drop my weight down, slice under to here. Look, my ear is next to her, so we hope we like each other because now we're super, super tight. I walk. And I keep belly down. If I stay this way on my side, I'm doing this with our arm. I'm pushing our arm like this here. So if my belly stays down, I'm keeping this down here where it needs to be, okay? So all of our body positioning is important when we do this here. If I turn my body, I angle it, I cut it, and I cut that arm up. I want to keep it slow, low, my body's chest down, and make a little circle around, okay? All right, let's do the whole series real quick. Miss Sandra, I'm going to sweep her. Control the tricep. Something I don't want to just grab and try to pull this across because it's giving everything away. Shooting under. Now I have it. She's going to choose to go face first or stop. Most people are going to stop where I want them, right? Here. Over. She goes right to half guard. Oh, I think I'm going to get her. She's very smart. And here she sweeps me. side control. Shows the mount. Which one? Over. Now from here, she can't get this here because she can choose what she wants. Over. She goes belly down. And she finishes it up. Belly down makes a big difference. She didn't have the choke at first. I felt she was on her side. The second she drove the other shoulder to the ground, it cut right across, and we had the choke going on. And I'm not sure what this is, but it looks pretty cool.
It's choking you too hard. They came off.
Man, it popped right off of her hands. That's how hard she was choking. I think Leslie gave her an extra 5 for that or something. All right, so we got about 4 minutes left in this class here. Any questions so far? If not, me and Miss Andrew's gonna roll real smooth and easy, and we'll just end the class. We'll do a little fade away as we roll it. How about that? I'm not sure he's gonna fade away. Maybe he just has to walk away or just turn it off. I'm not sure. But I miss you guys. Continue to roll. Continue to work out. Continue to practice. Even though we're in a situation where we can't get out and socialize with each other, Miss Andrew sits at home all day long. I sit at home all day long, so we feel pretty safe that we don't have anything. You guys do the same thing. The more we can stay away from each other for right now, the sooner we can get together and be a family and be tight again, okay guys? Remember, wash your hands. Look at the YouTube channel. It's got all the previous classes. This class will be on there right after this here. And love you guys. We'll see you soon. It's just
Easy rolling, 'cause
that always works. Yeah.
Where you going with that? No.
Good job, guys.